Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 22 of Direwolf20's Create Above and Beyond Let's Play series, where today my plan is... You know what, I forgot to make something. That's alright, we'll go make it while I'm telling you what my plan is. My plan is to automate the fern duplication process. Long story short, we need to dupe up some ferns. So we checked out last episode how we can use a cutting board to do that, and knives, but we can also use that in the deployer to do the cutting for us. So what I think I want to make, and what I forgot to bring with me, are a couple of depots. That seems like a good time. Do I not have my andesite? Usually I have these on me. Did I use them all? Where'd they go? I usually have a bunch of these on me, don't I? Yeah, I guess I'm low on those things. Well, luckily they're cheap and easy to make. Cool. All right, and away we go. So my thoughts are this. I'm going to use depots. I could use belts. Absolutely, belts is a possible way to go about this. Or we could use... so I could do belts into these guys with deployers. That could be kind of cool, to be honest with you. Maybe I should go belts. That would be kind of neat. I'm going to try belts. Let's see how that works out. Yeah? Yeah. All right. So for here, I would like these guys go boop, boop, boop. And then we could probably have some of these guys going boop, boop, boop. But we want them to be reversed so that they're inputs. Yeah, let's try this with belts. That sounds cool. So if I wanted the deployer, let's say, to go here, maybe we should go boop, boop, boop. Would that be neat? Rather than these guys? So how does that look? Or do I want it to be one? I might want it just to be one more. I think it would look a little bit cooler if it was just one more. Yeah. And then we could go to you, to you, to you. Yeah? That looks kind of neat. And then maybe have the deployers right up here. And make sure that they're angled correctly. I like the looks of this so far. Right? And then they can get their knives and they'll do the stabby thing. I like the sound of that. I do. And then what we're probably going to want is maybe... Should I put drawers here? Or how should I handle this? Drawers might be a cool way to go. Yeah, I like that. I'm coming up with an idea in my head. I have an idea. This could work. Let me get a couple more drawers. Because this should be cool if I have this all locked and set up properly. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Yeah, so let me make a few more drawers. And while I'm here, I could probably put my depots away and probably a few other things that I may or may not need. Yeah, we'll be fine. So drawers, I need more of you. Do I not have my chests on me either? Bad direwolf. There we go. Because I need 3 of them, and I only had 2 in my inventory. Okay, so I'm going to have my drawers set up like so. And let's make sure that all of these are locked. Perfect. Okay, so let's go green, blue, purple, right? Now, we're going to want to make sure... Yeah, that's the reason I was going to go depots, wasn't it, rather than belts. Because we want to make sure we get at least one of each of these at all times to go where we want it to go, right? So let me think about that for a sec. How can we ensure that that happens? All right, I think I've come up with a solution. We're just going to have to see if I'm right about this. But effectively, let's say that in front of these things, we're going to have our, let's say it'll be here-ish. Crushing wheel. Now, I'm not sure if I want 3 crushing wheels or just 1. But we're going to try it with just 1 and see how it goes. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I put a chute on top of the crushing wheel, then he can just have a chest right on top of the chute, right? And that should work. Am I right about that? So if I were to put 5 cobble in there, so they all went into the crushing wheel, right? Now, is he going to... Now, let's say I threw some dirt in there. He's sitting in the chute. Okay, now let's say I threw a stick in there. Now he's not going anywhere. So he will back stuff. Good. That's important. That's key. That's key for making sure that this is working the way I want it to. All right, so let's say that's going to be our process. So here's my thought. We're going to have the knives cut the pieces, and then we're going to have brass pipes coming out the bottom here. Okay, that will then route up to here, and we'll use this. Actually, I do want you connected to the chest, dire wolf, please. Right, and then we will round robin each of these guys. So boom, boom, and boom, and then you're also going to go towards the fire dropper. Okay, now the fire dropper is probably going to live right around here. What I'm going to do is put you here with the flame, and we'll start this up, and then if I have to change it up, no big deal. Okay. Cool. Sweet. All right. Now, what I'm going to have here is... I'm thinking a chute. Because I'm pretty sure if I drop things into the chute, they'll drop right through, right? I think that's the case. And then we're going to have the vacuumulator chilling here with a filter upgrade. Okay? And you're going to be an allow list, and you're only going to be allowed to pick up these 3 items. Okay? So the filter will be green slimy fern, blue slimy fern, purple slimy fern on an allow list. Ignore NBT. That works for me. Cool. So then you guys, I'm going to need more of these, are basically going to just route like that. Okay. So let me get a little bit more brass piping, and also I need a few more of these guys, but I can make it all, and we'll be right back to put it together. Now the problem might be getting these guys connected with this existing, so I might change this up. So that instead of that, maybe we'll have you route like that. Could be cool. And then we're going to have the extraction modules here, here, and here. Okay. The other thing I wanted to get that I forgot to grab was my knives. I want to put them on the dudes. Okay. The deployers. So I've got 2 knives, and we're going to make 1 more easily enough with just a this, 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 and that. Cool. Okay. So the knives will cut the ferns. The ferns will go into the drawers. The drawers will extract round robin. 1 of each fern will go into this chest. 1 of each fern will go into the chute. If this doesn't work, I'll just put a chest on top of it. I think you can insert directly into the chute. We'll find out. Deal? Now you've got some dirt ready to go here. So nothing that goes into this chest right now should get crushed just yet, and that's okay. And then you guys are also locked, so I'm going to have to specify what's allowed to go into you. But that will be okay as well. All right, so then you get a knife, you get a knife, you get a knife, and that looks cool. And then we just need to, you know, the thing, right? So if I were to set you up with a couple of belts, that works. Okay. Now let's see. Then what we're going to want to have is some belting like that, and then you guys should be good to go, right? All right. So let me stop you for a sec, because I don't want you actually running just yet. But let's get our andesite funnels set up. And then go. And let's watch this happen. So boom, boom, boom. And it should round robin it. And some of them should go into the thing. And I'm going to break this for a minute. Is it working? I think it's working. Are you bouncing back? You might be bouncing back. We might be having a bounce back problem. And if we are, then the solution is pretty simple. Sweet. That's kind of cool, actually. I think the solution then be, let's put a chest on here just to be safe. Okay? And then we will know that we won't have any bounce back problems. But if we look closely, what we got was 2, 3, 2. And over here should also be 2, 3, 4. Okay. Close. But I think that was bounce back related. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I want to start with the same number of everything. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get... I would like you to have 6. So let's do... Cool. And then what we should have is no bounce back issues. And see how it's split? The other one's going up here? Yeah, buddy. Cool. All right. And then how about one more? And then we should definitely have the 6 that we want. Nice. All right. And then I'm going to test it fully by putting all 6 in there and starting it up. Deal? So you should be coming up here. You go in there. You vacuumulate. And then you're cool. I'm going to break you for a sec. Okay, so now we should have 6 of each. When we connect them, what we should get is 6 leaves in here, and then 6 ferns in here. And if that happens correctly, we'll know that we did everything right. Deal? I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. Right? Isn't this cool? 6? It's working. It's working. It's working. All right. So now that it's working, I need to just get pipes running from the vacuumulator to the drawers, and then it's an infinite loop, right? And that's literally awesome. That is perfect. All right, so I need, I'm okay on item pipes here, but I could probably use a few more. And then how am I for, I think I'm gonna get another brass machine so I can turn you into this and give me one more of these. And that should be cool. And then let me get more brass. How am I for zinc? I should really go mining for zinc. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. How about half a stack each into brass? Because it takes, you know, a good minute or so for all the brass making to happen. So copper going this side. Zinc going that side. How am I for coal down here? Not bad, not great. And then you guys should accumulate, right? Sweet. And then you're going to make your brass ingot. I'm going to put 4 in here. And then the first brass ingot I get will be enough for brass pipes. Cool. All right. So now we're going to go extract from the accumulator, vacuumulator thingy, into the drawers, and we should be in good shape. Oh, who's saying that? What are you doing in the ocean? No. Bad. Why are you swimming at me? That's right. Feel bad about your life choices. Okay. Does that mean I can hand in my quest thingy? This dude? Hooray! It's all the random spawns today. Literally said, all right, I'm going to go drop off all this junk that I just got, sleep through the night, and then as soon as I come out, wandering trader. Goodness gracious. All right, cool. So now that we've got that stuff cleaned up and put away, I'm going to actually run my pipes this time. And then we just need to run a thing over to here to get these spinny wheel going, right? And that should be cool. So then you're going to be... Let's get a shovel. Okay. And I'll just run this like so. Or no, not under there. I would like it to be on the bottom. Okay. And then you're going to get the extractor module. And that should be cool, right? Now, I hope that's extracting fast enough. I guess we'll see. I do have a concern it may not be fast enough. I guess we'll just wind up seeing what happens. Hey, what are you doing? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Explain how that... How could that possibly happen? That should not be possible. Purple goes in here, sir. No! What are you doing? You know what? Maybe it's because of that. It could be because of that. Hold on. Runchy time. Boop. Boop. Stop. It could be because of this. I will wager it's because of that. Yeah. I really enjoyed when everything was perfectly balanced. What are you doing up there? Oh my goodness. Another wrench catastrophe. Fixed. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Alright. Now everybody's behaving, I hope. Alright, cool. Oh, I see what's happening. They never made their way into the thing. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Doesn't that make sense? That does make sense. The pipes are accessing those guys as well. That did explain a little bit of slowdown that I was seeing. Right? That's correct? Yeah. So the pipes are pulling out of the belts at the moment. And we kind of don't want that to happen, right? We want the inserters to work correctly. Sweet. Okay. So that works pretty well. How are all my numbers doing? We're at 7, 6, and 6. Right? Well, actually, you could probably go... Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to be fussed about that. We've got a decent number. Everything's good. All right. So now that that's running and happy again and behaving itself... Yeah, that's running better, too. I was wondering why it was getting stuck at the end for a second. Now I know. All right. Cool. Let's get these guys hooked up properly. So what we're going to want is probably a couple of you guys. Now, how can I connect you so that you're behaving yourself? What I could have... what I'm going to do is, let's do... No, because that's not going to behave itself correctly. Yeah, I want you to be the gearbox. Hey, that's working. Nice. Cool. All right, not too shabby. All right, but now let me just disconnect you for a sec. Hey, our first slimy fern blends. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Actually, yeah, let me let you run for a sec. How can I stop this from running if I wanted to? Meh. It is kind of neat. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. Alright, so now we're going to want to extract these and filter them, right? So we've got these guys, and we're going to want drawers for them. Let's have a belting system here. Maybe this should be a... No, it shouldn't. What I could have is a chain drive like this to here. Would that spin the right direction? That's a really good question. Oh, that doesn't even spin. Chain drive, please. All right. Yeah, I would kind of like you guys to stop. You know what I could do to gum this up? That should stop everything, right? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. You know what I could do? I could do this, right? No, I want you to pick items up still. How do I stop this in a way that lets these belts run, but also not let you run? Can you receive a redstone signal? I think redstone signals affect the chute, right? I believe that to be true. Can you attach directly to the chute? You can't. If I do that, does that stop it from shooting? Yeah, see, he's not dropping no more? All right, cool. That'll work. That'll work. So at least now I have a way to stop it from dropping items in there, right? It'll pull the items out, it looks like, maybe? Contains 13 slimy leaf, but it won't drop them. That works for me. All right, let's get this thing spinning the right way. So since you're not going to work for me, encased chain drive, what if we did this? But it looks like I'm going to need a gearbox here. Hey, look, it's working. Woohoo! Okay, it's not working. It's kind of working. The lever doesn't work, but this works. Cool. All right, now we're on to something. All right, let me stop you for a sec. But yeah, we're on to something here. We're on to something here. This is working. All right, cool. Now I have to figure out what I'm thinking I'll do is just we'll let it insert into a chest with a andesite funnel. And then we can split these three sets of things using drawers and extractors, right? That works for me? Yeah? Yeah, that should work. I think this works pretty well. And we should have a roughly similar amount of items in here. Roughly. Roughly similar amount. Yeah, it's actually working really well. I like this all around. Yeah, this is going, right? So we've got all our different types of slimy blend, which we can now go over to chapter 3 and say we've automated this, right? And then we can say quest complete, we've automated this. Cool. Now we just need to turn one into gunpowder, and this is campfire cooking? So we're going to have to figure out how campfire cooking can be automated properly. But each of these are automated with campfire cooking. Cool. So campfire cook purple goes to ender dust, campfire cook green goes to gunpowder, campfire cook slimy goes to bone meal. Okay. So explain campfire cooking to me? Do I just drop it on the campfire? Because I have a question. How would one campfire cook? Can I drop it? And is there a limit? And then also there's the pan, right? So like if we look at, let me clear some of these things here. Right, we can either do it with that or the stove with a skillet on top. So I like that this is working so well, but I also kind of want to pause it for a sec. I should put a clutch over here so I can turn it off on demand. But that's pretty cool. Okay, so now with everything kind of paused, all right, everybody chill for a sec. Let me get, you know, some number of these, and we're going to experiment with campfires. All right, so campfire, can I just drop you on top? And will you cook like that? This is vanilla mechanics in Unit Dire. I don't know nothing about vanilla. I mean, I think you can right-click them onto the campfire, and they'll cook there, right? And that should, I don't see any indicator of progress, but so this is one way. So I'm assuming I can't drop it on, but I can insert it. Okay. And then it pops off when it's done. Did you see that? So that's an important note. So we can vacuumulator again to get the items off of there. And that's cool. So that's one approach. Now, when I break this, I get just the coal back, right? Yeah. Now, campfires can be turned into stoves, right? Ooh, campfire cart. Neato. So that would be neat. So let's get some bricks and some iron. So I need 32 clay. Is my math correct on that? Smelt it up. And am I right to think that I can... Yes. Sweet. So if I just did this, and remember it takes 16 at a time. How cool is that, by the way? Look at all the algal bricks I have. Wahahaha. I'm just curious if there's a benefit to using the stove instead of the campfire. Now, the stove might require fuel. I have no idea. I guess we're going to find out. We're going to look at this together and figure it out together. Right? So campfire times 2 equals stove times 2. And if I wind up wasting the resources making the stove, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Okay? So how do these work? So they don't require fuel, which is cool. Right? Now, I don't... Oh, I can put them directly on there. Well, that's cool. Okay. That's cool. Skillet, huh? It's gonna need another couple bricks. And yeah, same deal. It just pops off, right? So it can cook 6 things at a time. And it looks like I can't get them off of there until they're done. Okay. Okay. Now, here's a question. What if I did this? Okay. And then we had this. Are you not going to let me do that? Low retrieval. Pulls items from other inventories and networks filters. But yeah, this should work, right? Are you not considered a valid inventory? Because that would be a little bit of a bummer. That is a little bit of a bummer. I don't think he's recognizing him as a valid inventory. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We could come up with something here. How about a hopper? Would a hopper work? Do we think? So if you're clearly not recognizing that as a valid inventory, how about a hopper? Do we have hoppers? We do. No. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All right, well, let's try out that frying pan then. Maybe that could be a valid inventory thingy. I need more clay. All right, skillet crafted. Ow, it hurts to stand on top of the stove. Okay. Sizzling hot. So what's the benefit of you? Well, I can take things in and out, so that's kind of cool. Are you hopperable? He doesn't appear to be, right? It's a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer. Nope. Does not appear to be working. All right. So if we can't hopper it into the stove, and we can't hopper it into the skillet, can we hopper it into the campfire? Nope. All right. Well then. I mean, we could deployer it. We could absolutely deployer it. I don't love that plan, but it could work. We could deployer it, right? And that should work. Is there a benefit to using the skillet on top of this? Like, I have no idea. He definitely looked like he could accept, you know, a stack of items at a time. Right. Oh, look at that. Interesting. That's cool. Is the skillet faster? It might be faster. Ish? I'm not really sure. All right, we're going to have to play with this a little bit. Let me do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next episode. In between, I'm going to investigate my options, right? Worst case, we can use a deployer, right? We know that that'll work. We can just deployer, done. If that is what we have to do, that's what we have to do, and I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. But if I can come up with a cooler way to do it, then I will. Like, I'd like to be able to just route items to the stoves, but clearly that's not a thing, right? We can't even hopper into it, which means, you know, they don't accept items, right? So it's just not going to work. So we'll figure it out. For now, wrapping up point. Ep22 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Really good progress today. We are well on our way to making the stuff that we need to make. And then next episode, we'll come back and start putting it together, making the ender dust and the other things that we're going to need to make, and that should be cool. Right? All right, for now, Ep22 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.